This just in, you were looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. The CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly what happened, but clearly something relatively devastating happening this morning there on the south end of the island of Manhattan. That is, once again, a picture of one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
We can see these pictures. It's obviously something devastating has happened. And again, unconfirmed report that a plane has crashed into one of the towers there. We are efforting more information on this subject as it becomes available to you.
Right now, we've got Sean Murtaugh. He is a CNN producer on the telephone right now. Sean, what can you tell us about what you know?
This is Sean Murtaugh. I just was standing on the Vice President of Finance.
Sean,
Vice President of Finance for CNN.
Sean, we're on the air right now. What can you tell us about this situation?
Hello?
Yes, Sean, you're on the air right
yes.
now. Go ahead. What can you tell us?
I just witnessed a plane that appeared to be cruising slightly lower than normal altitude over New York City, and it appears to have crashed into, I don't know which tower it is, but it hit directly in the middle of one of the World Trade Center towers.
Sean, what kind of plane? Was it a small plane, a jet?
It was a jet. Looked like a two-engine jet, maybe a 737.
You're talking about a large passenger commercial jet?
A large passenger commercial jet.
And where were you when you saw this?
I am on the 21st floor of 5 Penn Plaza.
Did it appear that the plane was having any difficulty flying?
Yes, it did. It was teetering back and forth, wingtip to wingtip, and it looks like it has crashed into probably 20 stories from the top of the World Trade Center, maybe the 80th to 85th floor. There is smoke billowing out of the World Trade Center.
Sean, what happened next? Does it appear to you that the plane is still inside the World Trade Center?
From my angle, I'm viewing south towards the Statue of Liberty and towards the World Trade Center. It looks like it is embedded in the building. I can't see from my vantage point whether it has come out the other side.
Sean, what about on the ground? Or any debris that is hit down there? Can you see
my
anything?
vantage point is too far from the World Trade Center to make any determination of that.
Did you see any smoke, any flames coming out of the engines of that plane?
No, I did not. The plane just was coming in low, and the wingtips tilted back and forth, and then it flattened out. It looks like it's hit at a slight angle into the World Trade Center. I can see flames now coming out the side of the building, and smoke continues to billow.
Well, generally, is that a traffic area in New York for aircraft?
It is not a normal flight pattern. I'm a frequent traveler between Atlanta and New York for business, and it is not a normal flight pattern to come directly over Manhattan. Usually they come up either over the Hudson River heading north and pass alongside the island of Manhattan, or if they're taking off from LaGuardia, they usually take off over Shea Stadium and gain altitude around the island of Manhattan. It's rare that you have a jet crossing directly over the island of Manhattan.
Just for our viewers who are just tuning in right now, you're looking at a live picture of the World Trade Center tower where, according to eyewitness Sean Murtaugh, he is a vice president of finance, an eyewitness to what he describes as a twin-engine plane or possibly a 737 passenger jet flying into the World Trade Center. It appears to be still embedded inside the building. Sean, are you in a position right now to hear whether any sirens are going, any ambulances, any sort of response to this yet?
Not from my vantage point. I'm probably 1.5 miles, 2 miles from the World Trade Center.
It is a remarkable scene as we're seeing right now. Flames still coming out of the windows, black smoke billowing from what appears to be all sides. Obviously, windows shattered and steel jutting out from the structure right now.
And Sean, once again, we're looking at these pictures, and
I
you're
see them
telling
in my
us,
office. I have them on all my TVs.
And you're telling us you believe the plane remains embedded.
I can't tell from my vantage point.
All right. Sean, thank you so much for your eyewitness account there. Right now, we want to go to our affiliate NYW reporting on this as we speak.
With a little girl in his arms.
Did you see what happened, sir? Did you see what happened? What happened?
Well, I was in the PATH train, and there was a huge explosion sound. Everyone came out. A large section of the building is blown out, around like the 80th floor.
Was it hit by something, or was it something inside?
It was inside. Because it looked out. Everything was coming out. All the windows were coming out. All the papers were
What
coming
is on
out.
the sidewalk?
I didn't see anything.
Were there any people hurt, do you know?
I just ran, and everyone in the PATH train just ran. I don't know if anyone was hurt, but I assume they were because the windows were all blown out.
An eyewitness on the telephone right now. Jean, what can you tell us about what you saw?
I can tell you that I was watching TV, and there was this sonic boom, and the TV went out, and I thought maybe that the Concorde was back in service, because I've heard about those sonic booms, and I got up to my window. I live in Battery Park City, right next to the Twin Towers, and I looked up, and the side of the World Trade Center exploded right when I looked up, and at that point, debris started falling. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Can you hear anything from your position right now? Ambulances, sirens?
Absolutely, positively. There are crowds of people downstairs in Battery Park City. Everybody's come out from the buildings. This is the financial area in Manhattan, and there's a lot of fire engines. I can see them from my...
Today is 9/11, September the 11th, 2020. And we are gathered here on this day again to honor and remember all the ones that died in New York. Every person that died in New York. All died. Died from the plane that ran into the building. You guys, I think about this day every day. Every year. There were firefighters. There were police. There were many people in that building that died because of that. Then right after the building collapsed. New York had it really bad in 2001 of September the 11th. It's gonna be hard though. A lot of people out there that had their families that was in there, moms, dads, sons, brothers, sisters, just you name it, that died in the accident. And New York had it pretty bad. But the bombing in Oklahoma City is another one. That was in April. But we're not talking about that right now. From all the lives lost. A lot of people that we have to remember. It's hard to talk about it to begin with because many people out there that had families, like I said, sister, brother, son, dad, father-in-law, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of people out there that died. Died from the whole accident of that plane. And things change every now and then. They do. A lot of things in this world change. 2001, I was 1 year old. I was alive back then when it all happened. Just a 1 year old baby. I look on the screen. I asked my dad, I said, "Daddy, what's going on TV?" And he tells me a plane hit into the building and the building collapsed. They're taking out on each other. They're fighting. I didn't know what all that meant when I was a baby. But now I've grown up. I've heard it so many times. Done many of the books. Not books, but work. School. You know. Things do change. But now I wish it would never happen. To even put it in words, so much lives lost. So many people died. There could be hundreds of people that were in there that died. Or that were working at the time. Even while the woman was broadcasting, before that happened, it right off the back happened. And 9/11 is something to remember, to honor the heroes that died in the building, that were trying to save everybody. A lot of firefighters went in there, died saving people. They died saving people. Sorry guys, I blew stuff off my phone. About to blah, blah, blah. I was blowing stuff off my phone. Sorry guys. But like I said guys, 9/11 is something to cheers for. It's long living, respecting that. And ever since it's happened, I've always respected it. The heroes that died, the lives that were lost, many people that went in there to save everybody, they were heroes. There's a lot of people out there that died. It's just hard to put into words because it's been 19 years ago. But all of this happened. Even though it is raining today too. It is a rainy day to start off this video. There's no way of putting it into words that so many people that were in there and that died, that were doing their job, working. Get off my shirt. That were working, fighting for their lives to save people after it happened. After a plane crashed into the building. All because of George Bush. To begin with this, guys, George Bush, the president, he is the one that started all this and caused it all to begin with. You know, but it's in the past now. It's 19 years ago, but I'm going to say this, guys, at the end of the video. Always honor, respect, never forget 9/11. It will always be cherished. And all the people that were in it, that died, we honor them for their bravery, for being a hero, trying to save everybody. All the firefighters that died in there, all the policemen died in there, all of the ambulance people that died in there. Paramedics also went in to save people. But you know, with this being a rainy day, I don't think it ever is going to be rainy again on September 11th. But respect, honor, show support, and don't forget to remember 9/11. I want to thank you guys for watching. Honor your people that were in there. If anybody was your kinfolk that died in that accident in 2001, honor them, respect them as a hero. Do whatever, support them, even though they're dead and gone. But never forget 9/11. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. Go and comment down below what you want me to do. Comment down below. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. Like, subscribe, comment in the live chat of the premiere, and comment down below. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Snapchat, go ahead. It is open. It's free. I add everybody on Snapchat every hour. Every day. Just every couple hours. Whatever. But if you guys want to subscribe to my second channel, in the description, my fiance's YouTube channel is in the description. And if you guys want to donate to me, PayPal's in the description. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Never forget 9/11. Support, honor, respect 9/11. Thank you for your heroes, for your service. Thank you, paramedics. Thank you, policemen. And thank you, firefighters that were heroes in there. And everybody else that went in to save people as a hero. Thank you. We support you. See you guys later.